All right, so we were just finishing up our previews of the 3-6-4-5 series in the NBA playoffs. Reading the news that Jontay Porter on the Raptors has been banned for life from the NBA after gambling on some games. He bet on the Raptors to lose a game. He had some people bet on his unders player props. Pretty crazy situation overall. Just wanted to get some quick thoughts from the boys here on the Jontay Porter situation. Drew, start with you. What's your kind of take on what's going on?
Yeah, I'm kind of passionate about this. No, I think here's the thing. I really don't get it. Like we were talking before the video, like I have a lot of empathy for a lot of different things in life. I really don't have empathy for this. I really can't get myself into his shoes in this spot. You're literally gifted the genetic lottery. You don't even have to work hard. You have been gifted exceptional size, length, and athleticism that is coveted at the professional level. And you pretty much are just coasting your way to millions and millions of dollars. And you throw it all away betting. First off, it's just morally unacceptable on so many levels. But to also just like bet on your unders as well. Yeah, hey, I'm gonna suck. Like, you're not even gonna bet on your overs, dude. You're not even gonna say you're gonna go out there and hoop. You're just gonna like go out there and brick shots. Like, I don't know, man. I really hate this, but you did bring up some really good points, Jacob, before the video, that sports betting, the legalization of sports betting and how highly it's regulated and how closely they're paying attention, it's doing its job in this aspect. So I want to kick it back over to you, and I want you to kind of elaborate on that, because I thought that was a spectacular point.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to see a lot of people on this Jontay Porter situation, the Shohei situation too, saying sports betting shouldn't be legal because it creates problems like this. And my response to that would be these types of situations have been happening for a long time. This is not the first time an NBA player has been doing some shady stuff with betting. The difference now is this is happening through legal sports betting avenues. So the regulations that are in place are able to catch it. And this is an example of legal sports betting doing its job, because if this happens through an offshore bookie, through an offshore site, whatever, it probably never gets flagged. It probably never gets caught. And for the sake of the integrity of the league, I actually think that the legal sports betting here is doing its job, is a good thing in this case. And I wouldn't be shocked if we start to see more of these types of situations as we move forward here. Braxton, any thoughts on this whole Jontay Porter situation from you?
It kind of reminds me of the Dark Knight scene where the guy's trying to blackmail Bruce Wayne, and Lucius Fox is like, you think your client is so wealthy and beats up criminals and you want to blackmail him? It reminds me of this because you want to bet massive amounts on the under for 9th or 10th player off the bench. So much that would flag attention as the most profit of the day. And then you want to leave those games early. Do you not think you'll be caught? Just happened that the two games you leave early are the two games where people hammer your unders. It doesn't make any sense to me how you don't think you won't be caught by sports books who don't want to pay out hundreds of thousands of dollars to bets on Jontay Porter under. It's just raise the red flag up, because I don't know how that isn't flagged by sports books and how he doesn't get caught.
Yeah, it's crazy to me too. So there's this tweet from Joe Pompliano, and it says that Jontay Porter placed 13 bets on, I guess, just different NBA games. Smallest bet $15, largest bet $22,000, net winnings $21,000. Like, his career earnings, I just pulled it up on Spotrac. His career earnings are $2.3 million, and I mean, he's not a super relevant NBA player. He doesn't really see that many minutes, which is why I think maybe he thought this could fly under the radar a little bit. But even still, the money that you're gonna make on being like a fringe, like 11th guy on an NBA team is going to be more than $21,000. So beyond the moral aspects and the stupidity, like, I just don't even understand the risk calculation that he made, that this was somehow worth it. So it's just it's baffling to me. Drew, anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I hate it. I hate that sports betting is going to be kind of the easy scapegoat here, right? Like, I think it's going to be the easy thing for people to say, and especially people who don't know as much about the regulatory, aspects of sports betting, legalized online sports betting. I hate that that's going to be the easy thing for people to chime in under tweets and say sports betting's ruining the game. Well, if sports betting's ruining the game, then it's been ruining the game for decades and decades and decades and decades because it has been around quite literally 100 years plus. Actually, let's be honest, like, even before American sports, I'm sure that there was stuff going on in Europe, and under the table deals and stuff like that. So sports betting, not the problem. Here in this spot, actually, regulations have made it so much better. But yeah, Jontay Porter, you're a joke, dude.
Thousands of years, by the way, not
Yeah,
decades.
exactly. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm
There
talking
was
about.
some Roman gladiators probably fixing some matches
Yeah.
back in the day. Like,
100%.
this is just what sports is. It's gonna happen.
100%. 100%. Yeah. Well, going to be interesting to see the fallout of this situation. Go check out the rest of our videos on The Edge, bringing you coverage of actual games too. Some exciting NBA playoff series that are right around the corner. So check those out. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us to break down some Jontay Porter fallout, and catch you guys on the next.